Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Yes, you can. Hello. Hi. Um. So yeah, I think we're in the middle of a mission here. As far as I can tell, everything is up and running. So okay. I died and lost like 5 minutes of progress, and I was like, that's enough for tonight. This is a fun game. Barrels are very bad though. I don't trust them. Hello, Landlord John. I just realized my chat window is in the wrong place. It's in a bad place where it's harder for me to read it than normal. I'll fix it in a bit. Satisfying. See them all blow up like that. Yeah, I'm doing fine. How are you? I'm not going to pick up the next one until I'm in combat. And I'll save there. And I'll just quickly move my windows around. Yeah. I have them set up as if I was streaming from the TV, but as this is not a PlayStation or Xbox game, I'm obviously playing it on the computer, and yeah, the chat boxes need to be in a different order. Yeah, I know you don't need to know that, but that's what I was fixing, so now it's a lot easier for me to read. I don't have to turn my head. So I got killed by these crushers last time because I was going too fast and I didn't realize that they existed. I don't think we've really seen traps like this in the game up to this point. Ow, that hurt a bit, but we're fine. Oh. That was kind of underwhelming. I didn't really get to use that too well. Oh. Oh, what's hurting me? Oh, it's those little things there. There was armor back here. I should probably get it. There's a lot of money I could potentially get here, but no one's got time for that. Excuse me? What did you just call me? Red? Is that a compliment? I mean, it's probably a compliment if you're Dominic Diamond. He seems to be a big fan of those. Brilliant. But it is lovely to see you, Fred. I hope you're doing okay. You know the stream has been blessed when Fred is here. I discovered a secret area, apparently. So would Grim say that, Fred, do you think? Should we quiz him on that? Wait, what? Wow, this game's not very good. Confirmed. Let's go get that magic item, the holy item again, for no particularly good reason. Okay, so we're not allowed to drop down, apparently. Oh, interesting, Fred. Maybe we should ask Illuminati then. That's more his area. I have to go up, but I don't know how to go up. Very difficult, this. Very complicated. That floor is just lava. That's really what you have to do here. Seems a bit mad if it is. Like, say that's an invisible wall. I don't know, have I broken the game or something? But this breaks, doesn't it? What do you think of this, Fred? Does this look fun? Locked. I feel like this is broken, but I can't verify that. Can I climb up that? Okay. Also, there's a ladder there. Isn't there not a holy item here? I don't know. Whatever. Maybe not. Apparently not. That ladder is quite well blended in. And they label that as a secret? What's that all about? What on earth do I do now? I probably have to drop. But you can't be too sure in this game. See, it's fine. It's a weird thing here. I feel like this is a bug. I have like full ammo. But I don't know. The freeze is like a really good combination. You know, this free shotgun thing. I'm gonna die, possibly. Does this count as a monster? No, they don't. Interesting. Two out of 5 secrets is good by my standards. Cocky little man. Well, thank you very much, Fred, for digging deep for us. It is much appreciated. Yeah. So, I appreciate the compliment I got. Yeah, but that would be just not true if you said that to me. Oh, piss off, game. Sorry. A little bit of molding there. I just lost a couple of, like, strands of hair. You can hear that loud. Hello, Infernal Monsoon. Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it is quite a lot of pain, isn't it? I might die here then. Speaking of pain. Yeah, it's been okay, thank you. It's been fun playing through this again. I haven't played it in a long time. But yeah, it actually holds up pretty well. Yes, indeed, Blaze. Oh, Reptiloid87, thank you very much for the Giga Raid. Thank you so much. I hope you had a marvelous stream. I hope you had fun playing Perfect Dark. Hey Zakas, how's it going? I know some pretty bad ones too, Infernal. Sometimes I like pulling them out. I think Infernal Monsoon played Half-Life Source by accident. I need to blow these up, don't I? Oh, but you can only blow them up when they're active, okay. But yeah, this is a fun game. I liked it back then and I still like it now. I think the visuals have held up really nicely. I remember when they did that, I don't know, I guess it's a remake technically because they added extra stuff to it. Hell and Damnation. What a pointless exercise that was. This game did not need to be remade, especially the way they did it. It was like, no. And taking out half the levels and charging the rest as DLC. Get out of here. Yeah, Hell and Damnation wasn't necessarily bad, but it was pointless, I thought. Really, Infernal? I had absolutely no issues with running there. Hello, Macaroni. I did it. Look at all those holy items I picked up. I think that's technically my best performance in this game so far, with all those stars. God Gamer, yeah. No, definitely not. I'm not very good at this game.
Is that Alistair?
It was.
When did he get here? And how did you manage this? Wait, where's Lucifer? Daniel, you just killed Alistair. Lucifer won't be far behind. Let's go!
Wait.
Whoa, it's me! It's Asmodeus!
We got a problem. We think Lucifer is on his way.
Why do you think that?
He just killed Alistair.
What?
Asmodeus, why are you here? Have more armies moved?
Well done, Daniel, well done. I knew you were powerful, I knew you were strong, but I never expected this. You would have been such a valuable asset in this war. You don't think it's over now, do you?
You're not hiding in this world, are you?
No, not exactly.
What are you doing here then?
I dig graves.
Oh no. That's a shocking twist, isn't it?
You know, I didn't want to reveal myself to you, and I thought I wouldn't have to. But it seems that Alistair did not do what he was told. Apparently, I was right. I told him many times it was way too early to start the final war. Regardless, if I can't have heaven, I'll take something else.
10 out of 10 lip syncing.
This should tide me over for now. It's been a while. Oh, you'll enjoy it. Trust me.
No one's doing as our chicks and lives.
Where are they?
He's taken her back to hell.
What?
We knew they were using the graves to enter this world, but we didn't think Lucifer himself was involved. In any event, you're just lucky he didn't take you.
I'm going after him.
No, you're not. You've passed your test. Let's go.
I said I'm going after them. This isn't over yet. I'm not finished.
You have no idea what it's like down there. You've never seen anything like it. And once you're down there, you can't leave. You'll never come back again. Catherine is waiting for you. Let's go.
Tell Catherine not to wait. I'm not coming.
What?
I don't think you understand. It's...
Oh, that's rich. I don't understand. No, you don't understand, Samael. I don't care about this anymore. I should have been sent there in the first place, but instead, you left me to fight for my survival in this place. I didn't deserve this. You and him both know it. Lucifer isn't finished yet. When he regroups, he'll be back to attack again. What then? Are you gonna send me back here to deal with it again? This isn't over, Samael. It isn't even close. I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna stop this once and for all. Now, show me where the gates of hell are.
Have you been affected that much by the souls you've absorbed? So be it. You've chosen your destiny. Here. You'll have to battle your way in. And once you enter, you won't be able to leave. The gates are heavily guarded from the inside to keep those damned to hell. In hell.
Hey, don't worry about me.
The thing about the cutscenes in this, I always feel like they go on longer than I expect. And I honestly forgot John St. John was involved in Infernal, so that was an accidental, amazing reference. I think I remember this level being a bit annoying to navigate. Thank you very much, Landlord John, for being subscribed for 3 months. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, thank you. Very kind of you. I really like a lot of the music in this. I think the music helps this game a lot with its personality. Yeah, and I feel like I think it's a high FPS thing, but I think the physics are even crazier than they're supposed to be. Well, this isn't grindcore. Grindcore is like 10 seconds of noise. I think the soul catching mechanic or whatever, I think is super lame. Like, if I really cared about getting them all, I wouldn't be able to get that one because it's in the water. I just think I think that whole mechanic is terrible. I actually don't like a lot of the stuff around the combat. And I don't like the tarot cards and all that either. It's not a bad idea, I just don't like the card unlocks are too specific. Like having to get every secret, like piss off. No, grindcore is like, yeah, it's pretty brutal. This guy's enjoying it. I think the Painkiller shotgun is underrated as far as like the great FPS shotguns go. It doesn't get any love, but it's a really good one. Looks great, sounds great, it has that awesome freeze alternate power. Yes, I totally agree, Reptiloid, yeah. Actually, that was something I said in the previous part. It's that it'd be better if, you know, the mechanic where you get 66 souls and you become a demon. It would be better if you could like toggle that and choose, you know, choose exactly when you want to activate that. Am I getting shot? Well. What's going on here? There we go. Hello, Grim. How do you do? A stick gun is your favorite? Yeah, it's really good. I think all the weapons in this are really good. There's not a weak weapon in the arsenal. I guess this one's probably my least favorite. It's not bad though, it's fine. It's just not as interesting, I guess. Oh wow, Grim. How did Nulf 2 go? I haven't caught up with the rest of your stream yet. Yeah, I actually never really use it, the tertiary fire for the lightning gun, to be honest. Yeah, it does sound a bit quick 2-ish. I love the soundtrack of Quake 2. I like the soundtrack of Quake 2 a lot more than Quake 2 itself. Oh, nice, Grim. Yeah, the Siberia part of that game is really long. It's a bit too long, I think. That's the main gripe I have with Nulf 2. Is that I think it gets bogged down in certain locations for too long. The first one is better, as far as like giving you more locations. Indeed, Grim. Oh, but Quake 4 is pretty good. Who disagrees with that? Well, there is a new one in the works, Reptiloid, so who knows how it will turn out. Why? Oh look, by the way, Infernal Monsoon, this game has hit scanners in it, so that makes it bad. Got him. I'm using your shitty Half-Life argument against you. How do you feel? I like the birds here. Did you ever play the other Painkiller games? Anyone? Like Overdose and Redemption and all that? Because I haven't really. I played a little bit of Overdose. I think I played the demo for it. I own it. I own them all, but I've just never... I never dug that deep. Maybe I'll stream them someday. Hello RT, by the way. Maybe I'll eventually do all the Painkiller games. Yeah, exactly. I mean, how bad could they be? I've heard the level design is just horrendous in some of them. Like head-scratchingly terrible. What movie are you watching, Macaroni? Fast 5? I haven't seen any of the Fast and Furious movies. Maybe that will change someday. I'm not against the idea. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you mean by level design. Like, I think, visually, I think most of the levels in this game look really good. In terms of, like, navigation, sometimes it gets a bit needlessly, not convoluted, that's a bit too strong, but sometimes you spend a little bit too long trying to figure out where to go next. And it's pretty annoying. You just want to get to the next fight, and all of a sudden, for whatever reason, you've, you know, either left one enemy behind, or it's not entirely clear where you need to go. But, you know. Yeah, but some people use those terms interchangeably, I think. Like, they're making me do backtracking here. Why? I don't know. At least in like Doom and stuff, when you're backtracking, see a different, you know, at least you know, usually it's because, oh, I've now got the yellow key, now I can go back to use the yellow door. Here it just feels arbitrary. You're literally making me go the point B and then go back to point A for no particularly good reason. Yeah, these guys are great. I think a lot of the enemies in this game look great. Are they Reptiloid? I have no idea. I'm just playing this on like the normal equivalent, which is pretty easy. I probably could have went a bit harder, but at the same time, I think this game is just the ultimate kind of power fantasy kind of thing. Hello, Bon. How are you? Bon-tastic. Bon cocktail. Yeah, that effect doesn't look great. It doesn't really age very well. I guess they're kind of going for the Doom invulnerability kind of thing. I think this grenade launcher kind of sucks. FYI. I'll say that. It's not very good. I think the rocket launcher is a lot better. What does this skull power up actually do? 'Cause I don't know what it actually does. Yeah, but people also call Doom 64 the real Doom 3, don't they? But do you know what the real Doom 3 actually is? It's called Doom 3. They named it that for a reason. You bozos. Doom Cubed, yes. Is that what it does, Grim? Good to know. Thank you. I don't have that as an emote. Should I add that, RT? I appear to be out of range. There we go. I can add that, no problem, RT. There are probably other things that I should add as well, I just always forget, to be honest. The game has a bad tendency of putting enemies up in like weird places sometimes. But at least you've got the arrow if it tells you kind of where they are. Is that which time splitter is future perfect? Because it has like a Venice level, right? Oh, Necrovision is rubbish, yeah. I have that. Of course I have that. That was by the Farm 51, right? The same guys who did the Hell and Damnation. I think that's them. Oh, I thought the first half sucked as well. I don't think I got that far into it. Shout out to Hell and Damnation, yeah. Maybe I'll stream Necrovision someday. I always thought the box art for Necrovision was awesome. I remember having a weird bug in that game where my like rifle scope was pink or something. It's quite a long level, isn't it? Wow. But when isn't like American exclusive box art, isn't that like below F? Surely. Correct. Some ammo there. Oh no, I fell. It's fine. Have you ever seen the box art of Heavy Rain in the US compared to the European one? That's a pretty bad one. Off the top of my head. Oh really? Bit of a hive mind thing. I wonder what the intended way is. I mean, I could just drop off there, I suppose. And just be all like, yo, what's up? Yeah, that and like the Jason thing. I don't know that much about it either, Graham. I have considered maybe streaming some David Cage bangers someday. Exactly, Inferno. Yeah, it's great, Inferno. It really is. This game basically just does one thing, but it does one thing really well. Oh yeah, it's better that than doing, you know, 20 things terribly. The jibbing is very good. No. I don't know. The Wilhelm scream. Oh, it's been overplayed. It's overdone. It's the fortunate son of jokes. Are they even still going, Fred? I doubt it. But you never know. I definitely think the body's pinging straight up into the air. I think it's like a high FPS thing. I don't remember it being quite that over the top when I played it originally back in the day. I wonder what People Can Fly will do next. I know they're still supporting Outriders, but I wonder what the next big project is from them. Oh yeah, I mean this is... Honestly, it's great seeing the bodies ping up really high. I think every once in a while the player character does get kind of chucked up into the air kind of unnaturally. I guess that can be a little bit frustrating, but it doesn't happen too often. Gotcha, friend. I don't think I would play either of them. I don't know, I think this is quite a boring environment. Why you gotta be so mad? I agree, Grim. Entirely. Sewers in real life are just incredible. That's fabulous places to be. I wonder how you get up there. I mean, I don't really care that much. Or is a holy item there as well. But yeah, I don't care about this stuff. No. Bad shooting on my part. Are you having problems, Fredster? Depends on the game. If it's like Rainbow Six or something, I don't mind. Because it's kind of what you expect. But for a game like this, no. Yeah, that would be pretty terrible. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I always liked, I always liked cool city environments. In like Duke Nukem 3D and stuff. I think I like them even more if they're on a primitive engine like that. Yeah, definitely. Absolutely Reptiloid, yeah. What Duke Nukem time to kill, Fred? Kappa. Oh, that looks like a secret, doesn't it? Yay, I've achieved something. For the first time. What am I doing? Here's the badass skull if it makes you more badass. %22 more badass if Grim is to be believed. I think it does more damage. But it's not a huge difference. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit like those rubbish terms, boomer shooter and immersive sim, I guess, fits into that category. I think Grim will be converted someday. If people misuse it, then it's not a good term. I don't know. I just think people try too hard to put things into certain boxes, and they should stop doing that. Yep. That's a bad one too. But that's you know, I'm sure the term roguelike when it was first used, it was probably used okay, but then, you know, once the masses pick up on it, it just goes out of control. Like I've seen people call Half-Life a boomer shooter, and that is just hilariously wrong. But you know, that's what happens. If you don't stamp out these shitty names quickly, then they'll fester and grow like a big weed that you don't want. That's why I'm very vocal with my disdain towards these terms. But no one listens. The problem is, Infernal, it's once kids get a hold of these terms, that's when it really falls apart. Let's keep it 100. So I just reject them altogether and just stick to the basics. Is it an FPS? Yes. Brilliant. I love it, bro. That is fantastic. Oh, the game has crashed, I think. Your joke broke the game. Yeah, blame the kids. This is like fully broken. And I can't seem to get up Task Manager. Isn't that great? Shit PC games sometimes. Especially older ones. There's very little I can do here. To me, Deus Ex is an RPG. You don't even need the FPS part, just call it an RPG. Well, that's funny. That's an growing up through the years, I've seen that game. I remember reading in magazines and stuff in the early 2000s. I would see both Deus Ex, depending on which magazine it was. You would either see it in the FPS category or the RPG category. But yeah, I would call that an RPG. Oh yeah, exactly, Inferno. I have no idea what we're gonna do because I don't have any control of anything right now. Good games and bad games, that works. Is anyone good with like keyboard shortcut? Task Manager is running, but it's running behind the game. I can't get access to it. Welcome back, Bon. No. Oh no. I can hear my stream open in the background. No, it's a nightmare. This is a nightmare. I'm just gonna log off, I think. If I can do that. So yeah, see you guys later. No, window key does not do a thing. Yeah. Fuck this game.